Blood Brothers and Blood Sisters, buonasera. Siamo tornati, non ve lo aspettavate? Sì, ve lo aspettavate. Siamo tornati agguerriti più che mai per la nostra puntata di The Darkest Hour, una puntata che, diciamo, speriamo vi faccia piacere ascoltare dalla viva voce del protagonista, ma lasciamo un po' tutto nebuloso, sospeso, perché abbiamo il direttore che sta scalpitando come al solito da Moncalieri e dobbiamo anche dire che il direttore sta facendo un po' scuola di presentazione, scuola, beh, ormai è uno scrittore affermato, quindi lascio a lui presentare tutto e tutti. Buonasera Davide, Moncalieri is
Ciao, ciao
online.
Antonio, ciao a tutti. Questa è una puntata, finalmente ci rivediamo e abbiamo una puntata a cui io sono molto affezionato perché parleremo di un locale che io non devo dire niente perché voi dovete già sapere tutto. Si chiama Carlton Horse ed è un museo pub londinese. Non vi devo dire che cos'è il Carlton Horse, ma vi devo dire che abbiamo insieme a noi oggi abbiamo il proprietario del Carlton Horse. Sono veramente gasato oggi. Abbiamo Castro, grande Castro, proprietario. Sì,
Good evening,
Castro.
Castro.
Good evening, guys. Good evening.
Yeah.
Hello.
And how are you? Is all okay?
All good, thank you. How are you guys? Good?
Yeah, we are okay. We are ready to start. Castro,
Yep.
you understand Italian. I know that you understand a bit of an Italian, but we
A
will
little bit, yeah,
translate
but
in
not much
English
yet.
for our audience.
Yep.
And you don't know probably that we have a starting jingle. You've never seen that. You can see that now.
Mm, okay,
We
go for
start
it.
the episode number 15, no? Giusto? Davide,
15.
15.
15.
The-
Yes.
Rieccoci in studio, eccoci qui con Castro, proprietario del Cartenorsis. Il Cartenorsis, il pub che ha visto nascere, e niente poco di meno che i nostri amatissimi Iron Maiden. Direttore, cosa dire? Cosa dire? Anche il direttore è stato al Cartenorsis.
Sì, 6 anni fa. Non c'era Castro, avevo chiesto, non c'era, però sono stati favolosi. Sono ragazzi e ragazze all'interno del pub che ti accolgono, poi tu già entri emozionato. Io ero entrato emozionato perché per me, a parte che essere un pub, per me è il museo, è un museo. Andate ragazzi, andate a Londra, andate al Carlton Horse perché è un museo degli Iron Maiden. Penso che lo possiamo
So
tutti
Castro,
confermare.
Davide was visiting Cartenorsis 6 years ago. You were not there.
Unfortunately, yeah, I
And
missed that.
probably you
Yeah.
had the day off, but he
Eh,
was so impressed by, of course, what you have on the walls, but also for the
Yeah.
courtesy of the staff.
Yeah, that was early days when he arrived there, and it was not really much then, but I think we're just building the new stage or doing something on the stage. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if he remembers it.
Okay, yes, I do. Well, I do remember. Davide remembers. I think that we got some pictures also that we can show our
Ah,
audience.
okay, yeah.
In the meantime, we have a lot of people saying hello to you. Um,
Hey, hello.
and
Hello,
and, uh,
everybody.
and
Yeah.
Federico, yeah, Federico anticipated my first question, my real first question. Um,
Uh-huh.
not only this is the cartenosis, and this is the question
Yep.
that Federico makes is the same that I wanted to ask you. Um, what does it mean to be the owner of cartenosis?
what does it mean? I mean, it means a lot. It means a lot, and also it means a lot because it means so much to the people and to the fans more than anything else. So it is a bit like a weight that I have in my shoulders to move Garden Horses forward, basically, because he was left completely behind. So when I first took over, the whole idea, well, not when I first took over, but a bit later, when I started meeting fans and ex-members and all that stuff, it became like it had to be done something with it, and it had to move forward rather than backwards, as he was going, let's say. So, so yeah, it means a lot more to the fans, and it means a lot to me to deliver for the fans. So hopefully we can do it.
Ecco, è molto interessante quello che ha detto Castro, che quando lui ha rilevato il pub, lui è degli appassionati, ovviamente dei fan accaniti degli Iron Maiden che si sono messi insieme e lo hanno ristrutturato perché il Cartenosis era stato lasciato un po' all'abbandono di se stesso ed era un peccato che appunto un luogo così rappresentativo per tutti i fan degli Iron Maiden fosse lasciato in stato di abbandono. And that's another question that I have connected to this one, Castro. So,
Mhm.
what happened that day? You wake up in one morning and you said, "I'll have to own the Carterosis." Cioè, ti sei svegliato la mattina e hai detto, adesso
No,
mi compro il kart. No, how happened this?
no, it's a bit different actually. It was never meant to be that way, let's say, and I never I never thought that way because to start with, I didn't even know that much about Iron Maiden at all. So it was not something that it was it was straight away. It's just as we went on when I took Garden Horses, uh, we had to work on it to get the fans, let's say, in and to speak to the fans and to speak to the ex-members of Maiden and all that stuff. So the idea was later, but how I took on it was completely different and unexpected, let's say, because uh, I worked in the industry for like 20 something years now in the pubs and bars and restaurants and stuff, but never worked in a pub like that. That is based on fans and based on all this. So when I took over the pub was out of the blue, I would say. But everything changed after. It's it's not that I woke up and I said I wanna have Garden Horses, you know?
Yes, yes, it's very interesting what you say about, quindi non si è svegliato una mattina e ha acquistato il kart, diciamo, ha studiato la situazione, ha parlato con tanti fan degli Iron Maiden, storici, meno storici, capire che cosa si poteva fare non solo per ristrutturare il Carten Horses e riportarlo al suo vecchio passato di gloria, ma per portarlo poi nel futuro, cioè per dargli una stabilità che potesse durare anche nel futuro. E questo era diciamo, lo spirito iniziale con cui ha iniziato questa avventura. Lui viene dallo stesso settore, dalla ristorazione, ma non aveva mai gestito un pub, quindi ha studiato tantissimo per poter arrivare a questo traguardo. So when you started working at Catenosis, and you found a museum, sort of a lot
Uh,
about the band history, like
yeah, I mean,
this very old poster.
yeah, I mean, well, that poster was not there. I found it later on. So, oh, actually, not found it. One of uh, one of my friends or customers, let's say, found that on eBay and bought one for himself. And then he texted me. He said, like, "Oh, look what I found on eBay." And I said, "Oh, that's great." I said, "If you have another one, I'll have one." And then he bought it, and then he brought it to the pub. So he bought
Ah,
the
questa è stata
newspaper.
una donazione, no, che ha ricevuto da un fan che l'ha trovato su eBay e l'ha donato al pub. Then of course, this is advertised. This is known worldwide as the Iron Maiden birthplace. So where the Iron Maiden played the very first gigs in probably this layout is this set in this formation in
Well,
77
you mean this picture here?
lineup. Yes, the first lineup.
Yeah, no, no, this is not the first lineup. No, this is, yep,
This
yeah,
is the first.
This one.
that's
This,
the first lineup. Yeah,
yes.
This is the famous
yeah,
picture that you got signed for.
yeah. No, it's a different picture, the one we've got, but yeah, it's the same. It's the same time. Yeah, picture was taken at exactly the same time. But the
Ah,
picture
yes,
I've
because
got
in
is,
your pictures there is the owner there in the back, in the background.
uh, I no, he's not the owner, but yeah,
All right.
he's, yeah. I get that question actually quite often asked when they arrive there, people, and say,
Hmm.
"Who's that old man? Is that the owner?" I said, "Nope, he's not the owner."
Oh,
No,
it was just
yeah,
a random.
yeah, no. Well, you can't say. I mean, yeah, random, yes, but they actually the old man behind on the picture used to be back days on the days they used to call him Potman. So
Hmm.
basically, it was somebody just it was a local, and it was at the pub all the time and drinking all the time and collecting glasses, empty glasses on the table and helping the bar basically, but not getting
A
paid just
sort
for
of
fun.
a customer helper.
Yeah, customer helper. Yeah, exactly. So he'll be there and people will buy him drinks and stuff like that, but nothing to do with the band or nothing to do with the pub basically.
Ok, ok, that's interesting. Cioè, questa foto che vedete adesso sullo schermo non è la foto che abbiamo, che possiamo adesso vedere al Cartenosis in una gigantografia con questa, perché la foto è stata scattata, questa qui in particolare è stata scattata nello stesso momento, ma quella che c'è al cart c'è proprio la formazione, questa vista di fronte, vicino c'è un signor anziano che tutti credevano fosse il
Sì.
proprietario di allora. In realtà era semplicemente un avventore del pub che era sempre lì dalla mattina alla sera e che quindi faceva parte degli arredi. Diciamo, he was this man who was part of the furniture, we used to say in
Yeah,
Italy.
yeah, it's part of the furniture basically. Yeah.
Ok, Federico chiede qualcuno della band frequenta ancora il kart? La risposta è sì, e ve lo diciamo tra poco. Davide, buonasera. Mi raccomando, tante domande per il nostro Castro. Tu hai qualcosa, Davide?
Ma io volevo appunto, mi collego alla domanda che è stata fatta, ma volevo chiedere a Castro come sono i tuoi rapporti col management, con la band, con gli Iron Maiden, come sono, se li hai, come sono? Questa è una domanda che mi piacerebbe sapere.
He says he asking what is your actual, relationship with management or band or the fan club or any member in the circuit of Iron Maiden. What is your current relationships? Are you cooperating? Are they cooperating?
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, we are in good relation at the moment. We do a lot together. We do fun club meetings now with a fun club with Alex and the guys in there. And yeah, the Phantom Office people always come down for the fun club meetings as well and quizzes and stuff. And yeah, yeah, we do merchandise now that it's uh, designed by them, let's say, that we sell. And yeah, they do support us in a way, let's say that. Well, especially since we restarted with the new garden horses. So yeah, well, definitely, yeah, we are connected properly, let's say this time.
Ok, Castro dice che in questo preciso momento storico, management e band sono vicinissimi al pub, c'è tanta collaborazione, stanno facendo tanti begli eventi, tante belle cose in collaborazione proprio con loro. Vabbè, this gentleman, everybody knows this gentleman. We were introducing the relationships between the band and the Cartenosis. This is the famous picture when you
Yeah.
probably a bit younger, started to work on the stage. This is the old stage, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, that was a new stage that I was doing it because the stage that was in the other side where Davide took the picture, it was too small for the band. So the bands would not want to play really at Cart and Horses because the stage was too small. So I built that area in there for food, and I thought after I built that, I was like, oh, I can make a little mini stage in there for the drummer. So that stage in there, it's a
So
drum
questa
riser basically.
è attualmente la pedana della batteria perché nell'ottica questo era il palco, ma poi è diventata la pedana della batteria perché Castro ha dovuto allargare il palco, altrimenti non c'era posto per moltissime band che volevano esibirsi al
Yeah,
Cartenosis.
that one.
So
Yeah.
this is
So you see,
the old
yeah. So that
stage
stage, that stage was
upstairs.
way too small. Yeah.
Volevo solo dare una comunicazione di servizio. Sorry, just a bit of a communication. Chi non riesce a cliccare sul link per la privacy, potrebbero esserci dei problemi con StreamYard, ne ha avuti già in passato. Quindi chiediamo per favore al limite di seguire la diretta sulla mia pagina personale, Antonio Biggio My Page, dove non c'è bisogno di dare il consenso sulla privacy. Oppure potete seguire da YouTube sul canale The Darkest Hour, non c'è bisogno di dare il consenso sulla privacy. But here we have part of the audience that you probably recently knew. Thanks for welcoming Sport Crime at the iconic venue that is Catenosis. Can't wait
Yeah.
to be there in person. So, non vediamo il nome, ma potrebbe essere Luca o Daniela, che salutiamo. Parleremo presto, questo lo possiamo spoilerare, direttore. Parleremo
Certo,
presto di Sport Crime, su
alla
questo
grande.
canale e del loro rapporto con gli Iron Maiden e ci saranno delle novità pazzesche.
Sì.
So, okay, this is the old stage. I will say no. I'll prepare some pictures for you in sequence. So
Yeah,
this
that's all right.
is one person, more persons on the stage, and a lot of people on the stage. Uh,
Eh,
Yeah. Yeah. This was
because
a 2018.
yeah,
Yeah. 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 That was during the
and
Maiden event. Yeah.
maiden events
And
that are always, I mean, very sold out, very often sold out, I would say. I try to participate as many as possible. I see a lot of people there. And Catenosis was officially recognized in the video of The Writing of the Wall, which is
sì.
questo è il video di The Writing on the Wall, il video ufficiale dove il Cartenosis è stato ufficialmente ricordato. What did you feel, Castro, when you saw this video for the first time?
actually, I didn't recognize it in the beginning. It was one of our
Yeah, yeah,
Facebook
it was
friends that sent
difficult.
it to
Yeah.
me. Yeah. But yeah, this was not the first time that they used the cart and horses. They use in the video games quite a lot. So I don't know if
Ah,
you play the games or you use the video
Not
games, but
much.
there are a few times in there that they use cart and horses, which is nice. They're nice. They like fighting and all that stuff within the pub, the characters and stuff. But yeah, it's nice. But
All
yeah,
right.
when I saw
Io,
that as well was
io e il direttore non siamo grandissimi videogiocatori, no, we don't, me and Davide don't make many games, maybe video
yeah,
games, but maybe someone of the audience, of our audience, uses video games.
yeah,
Ed Castro ripeteva che appunto è stata una grandissima emozione scoprire che il Cartenossi si era stato inserito, perché sulle prime non si capiva, no? Poi qualcuno gliel'ha detto, è andato a vederselo un
è
po'
vero.
meglio e ha provato una grandissima emozione. Gli Iron Maiden sono molto devoti al Cartenossis e sono anche, lo ricordano anche appunto nei videogames dove ci sono tanti scenari diversi. Oh, we have found out that the mystery character was Daniela. Ciao Daniela, showrunner of Sport Crime. Because Luca
ciao
is
Daniela.
useless at social networks, Ok, va. Ci salutiamo lo stesso, salutiamo anche il grande boss Luca. Okay, there is a question for you, Castro. I wanted to know what kind of customers visit your club. Just maiden fans? What age? Middle age? I hope to visit you sometimes.
Customers are all sorts of customers. It's not just our maiden. Our maiden customers are mainly during the day, I would say, like tourists and all that stuff. But it's not just maiden. No, we've got lots of locals. Well, mainly our locals, especially during the week. But maiden fans are during the day. There are few for the gigs and nights and stuff like that. And when we have maiden tribute bands, and that's when it's pretty much mainly maiden. The rest of the week, it's all mixed ages, all like couples. We've got kids until 9, 10 o'clock in the evening
Mhm.
as well. So it's mixed because the way we've designed Cart and Horses now, it's like one side, you, Antonio, probably noticed that one side of the pub, it's fully uh, decorated with pictures and everything for Maiden. The other side of the pub, it's completely empty. There's nothing on the walls, nothing on the side because we wanted to keep it a little bit for our locals and our, let's say, non-Maiden fans, because we can't live just with Maiden fans because
Of
you may
course.
get like 5, 10 people a day, and a business doesn't survive on 10 people a day. So we have to
Ovviamente
accommodate.
Castro ha dovuto differenziare un po' il business, quindi ha dedicato sì 2 pareti intere agli Iron Maiden e a tutta la memorabilia che si possono trovare appese alle pareti, ma le altre 2 pareti del pub le ha lasciate libere per appunto accogliere anche clientela che non, diciamo, non conosce o non segue gli Iron Maiden, perché il business non si può reggere da solo sui fan degli Iron Maiden. Quindi Patrizia chiedeva se c'era una clientela esclusiva degli Iron Maiden oppure no. Castro risponde che appunto ce ne sono di tutte le età, dai bambini alle famiglie, alle coppie, giovani o meno giovani, e appunto differenziando in questo modo lui riesce anche ad accontentare persone che sono semplici avventori o magari gente del quartiere che va lì a bersi la birra nel loro pub di quartiere, no? Quindi non è solo
Yeah,
Iron Maiden adesso e non è solo. And uh, and another interesting question, so it's something of subject that I wanted to touch with you, to touch base with you, Castro, is an obligatory stop every time I come to London. I also passed during the renovation. How was difficult that period? We have to say that renovation and pandemic at the same time.
yeah. Uh, it was difficult, of course. It was difficult, and again, it was not so hard because we closed before the COVID, so it was not COVID time didn't really affect us in terms of like business wise because we were closed. But renovation and stuff because we never thought we were going to be that long. When we closed, they told us at the beginning it would be 3 to 6 months, even though we didn't believe it's going to be that. But we thought within a space of a year would be ready. But yeah, it was difficult because we just never knew when is it going to be done. It was taking very long, and and it was just hard to tell people as well because fans were asking all the time when you open it, and I would just say like, well, hopefully in 2, 3 months, and then basically what the builders were saying to us, we were telling the customers. So basically, they were lying to us, we were lying to the customers. So in the end, I gave up and I just say, look, I'm not going to tell anybody what when we're going to open. When I get the keys, that's when I know because that's when it's up to me. So yeah, in that sense, it was difficult because I couldn't go back and forth and lie to the customers. So yeah, it was hard.
Castro ha avuto un momento difficilissimo durante la restaurazione la restaurazione del pub, perché volevano appunto allargare il business, differenziare, quindi ha investito un sacco di soldi per rifare tutte le fondamenta e adibirlo a sala concerti per non disturbare anche il quartiere con la musica tutto il tempo, no? Quindi una stanza completamente insonorizzata con un palco nuovo e di sopra solo pub. E beh, stava andando abbastanza bene, solo che inizialmente dovevano essere 3 mesi, poi sono diventati 6 e poi dopo che è passato un anno e i fans continuavano a chiedere quando riaprite, lui ha scoperto che c'era tutta una catena di bugie che venivano raccontate a lui dai costruttori e lui a sua volta riportava al clientela una bugia. Quindi ha detto basta, fermiamo tutto, quello quando sarà pronto ve lo diremo con largo anticipo, poi è arrivata la pandemia e quindi le conseguenze le potete immaginare, sia
Eh,
morali che psicologiche ed economiche. Quindi, ehm, welcome to Castro, sorry for the delay, no problem, we are always here. Waiting for everybody, questo non ho capito che cosa sia. Lorenzo, abbi pazienza, noi non parliamo queste lingue
no.
strane, soprattutto il direttore. Ciao Tiziana, Tiziana is the first lady of Maiden Division, a tribute
Ah,
band which dreams to organize an exchange between Iron Maiden and Maiden Division. We are working on it, Castro. You don't know anything, but we are working on it because their
why
dream
not?
is to
Why
play a
not?
cat and horses.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, why not?
Quindi i Maiden Division sognano, come tante tribute band italiane, di suonare al Cart and Horses. We have to say, Castro, that everybody can potentially play at the Cart and Horses according to the schedule, of course, no?
Of course, yeah, yeah, sure, why not?
Castro ribadisce, quindi lo diciamo a tutte le tribute band in ascolto, si può parlare con Castro e si può suonare al Carte Orsi. E io mi faccio volentieri da portavoce per queste cose. Never happened someone stepping in asking Iron Maiden who? Qualcuno è mai entrato a chiedere e ha detto chi sono gli Iron Maiden, scusate. That never happens. No, it's too popular. They are
Yeah.
too popular. We are just reading the comments. Can't wait how the venue has changed. Thanks, Castro, for doing this great job. Well,
I
Italian
think,
fans are always very devoted to Catenos. I think that Italian people are very friendly with Catenosis.
yeah, it's Iron Maiden is quite big in there, so it's a I would say in Europe, I would say Italy and well, Italy is probably one of the biggest one I would say for Maiden.
Holland,
Yeah, I think
maybe.
that's
Polish
no,
fans
no,
are.
but Holland is not as big as in terms of because obviously the country is not as big as Italy. That's why.
Yeah, Poland,
So
maybe. Polish people.
nah, no,
No?
no,
I have met a
no, I don't think
lot.
so. Yeah, you probably have, but I mean, personally, as I said, as I've seen coming to garden horses, I think Italians, you could say Holland, French maybe a little bit more as well, but
French.
not
Yeah, I've met
really.
some French.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah,
Quindi gli italiani sono sempre al numero uno per gli amanti del Cartenossis. Anche Tiziana, non ti preoccupare, che ti ci portiamo noi, ti ci porto io al Cartenossis in spalla. As soon as I come to London, I will come visit because never been to London before. So,
always welcome.
uh, yeah, one second. Perché avevamo una sorpresa per Castro, ma insomma ci sono. We have a surprise for you, but there are a little bit of a delay. Ah, Lorenzo dice un link a una foto tratta dal videogame, quindi tutta sta pappardella qua ve la potete cliccare nei commenti e invece noi non possiamo cliccare da qui. And what is the you have renovated the menu, you know, at the cart, and this question is about what do you offer in the menu themed with Iron Maiden. I
Themed with
remember that
Iron
in the
Maiden.
menu there is the Trooper Burger or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yes.
a trooper burger, and we got 666 fries,
Ah,
chips. Yeah, so those two I would say probably
666
there.
chips. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, they're chips. Oops.
Sentite anche voi il
Is he?
campanello? Do you
Sì.
hear that? There is someone at the door. Someone at the
Yeah,
door,
so
Castro.
is he
Do
mine
you
or is,
hear that?
yeah, is he mine?
No, I don't know. It's the. I think there's somebody. Somebody is at the door, and I think he's for you, Castro.
Oh.
Answer the
Look
door.
who is there. Good evening, Loop in your house.
Hi
A very
guys.
Hey,
regular
hello.
cartenosis.
Yeah, I've been
We
so
we
busy on AL that it's just been mad.
yeah.
Good
Long time
evening.
no see.
How
Good
are you,
evening.
Cass?
I'm good.
You
I'm
okay?
good. How are you?
All right, mate.
How
And
you
you?
been? How you been?
Not so bad. Not bad. If I
Yeah,
could get my legs,
health
if
wise.
I could get my legs to work, I'd be a lot better. But there you go.
Okay,
All
Lupi
right.
is, of course, a lover of cartenosis, and he came just stepped in to say hello to us and to Castro because it's ages that you don't come, Lupi. Come on, it's ages that you
Yeah.
don't come at the cart. È
Out of my
tanto
head.
che
Yeah.
non vieni.
It's
Out of my
my
head.
fault that I built stairs to go down to the venue.
See, that's not the problem. See, the problem was the other week that we had the grandkids for so long that
Yeah.
Saturday night was the only night that we had to ourselves.
Hmm. Oh, that's
And
good.
then, of course,
It's
like
come.
Easter happens, and it's,
Yeah. Has to
but
be
yeah,
done.
Sharon's
Has to be
good.
done.
Everyone else is good. Yeah, everything's fine.
That's good. That's good.
It's
Okay,
Yana.
Lupi got Tiziana saying hello, uh, and we were talking about the cart and the bands that come a cart. No, this is some pictures of a concert. So we were talking
Oh yeah, but Iron
but
Maiden. Yeah.
you Steve, what is your in your book you talk about the Cartenosis as the venue you went to see the first very gig of Iron Maiden. So you have got
Yeah,
memories of that. So Lupi
yeah.
has.
Well, I mean, Castro will know all about the old what they used to call the old stage was by the old gents' toilet. I mean, it literally was just they played on the floor. That was it. But yeah, that was a long, long time ago. It was 1976. Jesus, you know.
Era il 1976 quando un giovane Lupi, assistette alla prima performance degli Iron Maiden. Ne parla nel libro, comunque in Lupi World. You talk about that. Dice che il palco all'epoca era dove adesso c'è il bagno degli uomini. Quindi incredibile, se proprio andiamo proprio indietro di tantissimi anni. E quindi diciamo era because the pub was I think a sort of a point of reference for you people that lived in that district. I mean districts of Stratford, the
As a, as
Leytonstone,
a as a live venue, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, as a live venue. I mean, it was probably the only place to go.
Oh
That and
wow.
maybe
Yeah, I remember.
the Green Gate in Bethnal Green. I think that was another one. But
Mm.
yeah, that was the nearest one to me.
Yeah, I remember as David from Gypsy's Kiss, Dave Smith.
Yeah,
He was mentioning last time. He said like cart and horses used to be like top of the pubs back on the days. If you make it to cart and horses, you make it to the top. If you play
yeah,
at cart and horses.
fair point. I mean, just thinking that the other one in the area was the Bridge House
Yeah, yeah.
over in Canning Town. But again, you know, I think the Bridge House sort of took over more when they closed the cart and horses down for refurbishment, and it stayed shut for so long that
Mm.
people sort of forgot about it.
Mm.
But yeah, Premiero.
Yeah.
Quindi sorry, I translate a little bit, otherwise I get lost. Quindi Lupi diceva che per le persone che vivevano nei quartieri limitrofi, cioè per chi è poco pratico di Londra, il pub Catenosis è a Stratford, quartiere di Stratford che confina col quartiere di Leytonstone, dove è nato Steve Harris e dove sono nati poi anche nei quartieri limitrofi anche gli altri membri dei primi Iron Maiden, e Bromley by Bow, che è il quartiere ancora adiacente, e diceva che il Cartenosis era l'unico pub dove poter andare a vedere i concerti. Quindi era diciamo un punto di ritrovo dei rockettari, dei metallari dell'epoca, praticamente obbligatorio. We have Marco here for you, Lupi,
Hi,
and
Martha.
we don't know who
Hi,
is
a
that
Facebook
one.
user.
And so other memories that maybe are not in the book because they are not related to Iron Maiden. If you got any,
No, I mean, basically, what I remember about the whole time is what's in the book. Somebody said to me a little while ago, have you got any extra photos of back those days? No, it all went in the book. Every photo I had at that time all went in the book. I have
And
nothing
also,
left.
we forget that back in the days, not many people had cameras and pictures and stuff like that. No?
That's very true.
So,
It's the last thing you
yeah,
thought
so
of, taking the camera on the road. It's the last thing you
exactly.
thought of.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it becomes useful now, but back in the days, nobody thought of this. All
Thing
this,
is,
you know?
Castro, I mean, quite simply, people now carry phones, and every phone now has a camera. So
Exactly.
That does now make
and now
a
it's
lot.
easier. Now
Back
it's
in the
much
old
easier.
days, there was no such thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lupi will make an amazing character in sports crime. You've got an invitation, Lupi, to star in a TV series, but I will talk about that with you in
all right.
separate in person. But Daniela is a showrunner of the famous TV series Sport Crime that you have watched.
Well, first series. I've seen the first series.
Si parlava, ecco, translate the last bit, sorry. Roberto was asking the same question about pictures. Sì, abbiamo parlato appena adesso proprio, Roberto, come fosse raro avere fotografie del tempo, cioè del tempo in cui appunto c'erano gli Iron Maiden agli esordi o tutti i gruppi che si esibivano al kart. Perché dice allora non tanti si potevano permettere una macchina fotografica, ecco. Diciamo erano quartieri un po' di Londra un po' periferici, un po' più poveri. Adesso sarebbe facile, no? Che tutti i telefoni hanno la macchina fotografica, ma all'epoca era un po'. E quindi anche Lupi stesso, tutte le foto che aveva a disposizione le ha messe nel libro. Quindi, once again, buy the book. Comprate il Loopy World, che ci sono tutte le foto possibili e
Absolutely.
immaginabili anche by the book.
Right.
Steve,
By
are
two.
you are you going to stay? Are you going to stay a little bit more, or you have to go, or you can stay?
Just been messaged. Where are you? So.
All right. No, because
Hiding
we have
in the closet.
a video for our fans, so I was waiting to know about you before launching that video.
Do you need me to hang about?
Oh, no, no, no. Well, if you have to go, it's fine because it's always great to see
Oh,
you, but we understand that you are busy.
You can send me the link for the video and I can watch it later.
I don't think you need to do that because it's a video that you know so well.
So I've seen it. Okay. Right, cancel
Yeah,
that.
stay a little bit, stay a little minute more, uh, so you will find out. We don't kick you out until you want to stay. And Castro has been asked as everybody now at the darkest hour. Castro has been asked to express a preference for a song or an Iron Maiden song that is representative for himself. And I tell you what you choose, but we will tell our audience why you have choose that song later after the video.
Okay.
Ok, so abbiamo chiesto, come chiediamo adesso a tutti gli ospiti, no, direttore, di di esprimere una preferenza per una canzone dei Maiden che gliela facciamo vedere dal vivo e Castro ha scelto niente poco di meno che Prowler. So let's listen to Prowler.
This next song, you know nice one. Song called Prowler.
Oh, rieccoci in studio. So, did you recognize this venue, Lupi?
Yeah, as a marquee.
Ruskin Arms.
That was the Ruskin.
Ruskin Arms, very, very bad quality, una qualità abbastanza discutibile,
Totally
ma
I forgot how fast that song was back in 1978 or 79. That was just mad.
noi possiamo capire che Lupi non si ricordi, but you remember you have setting up the drums for that, for sure. For sure it
Well,
was you.
yeah, and so that would have been Clive. So yeah,
Di sicuro era Lupi ad aver montato quella batteria di questo video che si perde negli anni, no? Questa Prowler grezza ancora, no? Dal vivo. Castro ha scelto questa canzone. You have chosen that song, Castro, for a very, very, I mean, touching reason, I think, per una ragione molto commovente, che è una canzone che sicuramente la band ha suonato anche al Carlton Horses e per lui la più rappresentativa sono le canzoni che i veri Iron Maiden hanno suonato al vero Carlton Horses. Quindi, yes, it's a very, very good way to declare our love for the band. Of course, Eddie is one of the frequent guests of the cut, but you have also welcoming members and ex-members of the band. Here you are with the mythical Danny Stratton, and then Blaze, which is in our hearts at the moment for the difficult operation that he is gonna get into.
you
Questo
didn't
è
see that.
nostro Blaze and Paul Diano, of course, which you contributed a lot, Castro. You as a person contributed a lot for Paul Diano recovering.
Yeah, I tried my best. I guess the fans contributed more than me, but yeah. I tried my best.
Castro ovviamente è molto modesto, ma ci racconta, ci dice che ha fatto del suo meglio per contribuire a rimettere in piedi questa icona, questo cantante iconico che abbiamo appena visto nel video. And then this gentleman that probably everybody knows, it's a regular, I have to say.
Yeah, he popped in the other day. It was good to see him there. It was,
Lupi has to
he,
go,
he just
we
wanted to
say
approve the changes.
we
Just got
say
to add
hello.
one thing before I go.
Yeah.
I told Steve to go down there midweek. I said to him, if you go on a Wednesday, it's not a problem because there'll be no bugger there. And what did he do? He went on a Wednesday.
Uh,
Anyway, I've
Yes,
got to go. I'll chat with you
thank
all
you,
soon.
Lupi. Thanks for popping
see you,
in.
Lupi. See you.
Cheers, mate.
Take care.
You go.
Send my
See
love
you.
to Sharon. Send my love to Sharon as well.
I will do, mate. No worries. Take care.
Take care. Thank you.
Grazie a Lupi che ci è venuto a trovare, altra icona del Cartenosis e ovviamente frequentatore, e ci diceva appunto un curioso aneddoto che aveva raccomandato lui personalmente a Steve Harris di non andarci al mercoledì perché ci sarebbero stati appunto un po' di problemi di forniture, eccetera, eccetera. Lui cosa ha fatto? Si è presentato di mercoledì. So, we were talking about this gentleman, Castro, that is quite regularly hosting a reunion. No, it's a reunion between the first Iron Maiden. Is that correct?
Yeah. He tried to get as many people as possible on that day, especially from the early days. And but yeah, no, it was good. It's good to see. It was good to see everybody there, and it was good to see them, especially talking between each other and talking about how we used to be and how we used to play and where we used to play and all that stuff. It was a nice thing to see, to be honest. It was good to have them in there talking about the old days at the card. So it was nice.
Okay,
Yeah, and
let's display the full picture for our audience as well. So this is the reunion between the first Iron Maiden members and Castro stava dicendo appunto che è bellissimo averli lì ed è bellissimo sentirli parlare tra di loro di cosa fai, cosa non fai, come ti sei trovato, che problemi hai avuto, dove hai suonato, dove stai suonando, dove andrai. Ed è commovente sentirli, no? This is the first, this is this year reunion, no? La reunion che hanno fatto quest'anno. Of course you have to shut the pub, to close the doors.
no,
Naturalmente a
it was
porte
open.
chiuse. It was
It
open
was
to the
open.
public.
Yeah, yeah. It was open. It was open, and everybody came in, and actually, not many people recognized Steve as well, because he was just like talking to us and talking, having fun in there and eating and drinking, and not really even the fans, because we had some fans from, if I'm correct, they were from Costa Rica,
Mhm.
and they were just sitting down, and then they go up and taking pictures of photos in the pub around, and they didn't know or they didn't think of who's there and there. So we, one of the bar staff on the manager's feed in there went and they said to them quiet that who is that guy. So when they realized, they got, oh my god! So they just like they couldn't even go and speak to him. They had to go and sit down on the table because they were so shaky, so
Yes.
excited. They said, and then Ben Pete said, "Do you want to go and take a picture with them and have a chat?" And it's like, no. We need to sit down first. We have to take a deep breath first to relax before we go and speak to them. But yeah, no, the bar was open. The bar was open.
Ecco, invece l'incontro di quest'anno, dice appunto Castro, non c'era tanta gente in giro e quindi non abbiamo chiuso il pub per questo incontro, però c'erano dei fan del Costa Rica che erano insomma arrivati come turisti, normalissimi turisti, e non hanno riconosciuto Steve Harris sulle prime perché si è mischiato molto bene con la folla, si è mimetizzato alla perfezione e poi quando hanno scoperto chi era, prima di andare a chiedergli foto e autografi, si sono dovuti sedere un attimo al tavolo e calmarsi perché stavano tremando. Ed è più o meno, no, quello che succede a tutti noi quando ci troviamo nella stessa stanza con questo mostro sacro della nostra vita, questo nostro. It's always a pleasure to go to the cart and meet you, Castro, says Marco. Uh, we
Mhm.
we came
Hello, Marco. Yeah.
with me and Marco, and then you said that the Cat and Horses is a place even for kids, anche i bambini vanno al Cat and Horses.
Mhm.
Questa è una bellissima foto che ha postato Castro su Facebook qualche giorno fa.
Yeah, that was nice.
And then we come to your relationship with the Iron Maiden management, no? I suoi rapporti con il management degli Iron Maiden. This is
Yeah, this was yeah, this was the day that we're doing some raffle and we're giving away stuff. And then I contacted Maiden and said, like, look, I'm doing a raffle and I'm giving away some stuff in here, like merchandise and stuff. And I said, if you have anything to give away and if you want to give away anything. And they got back to me like, yeah, just pop up in the office and we'll give you some stuff and you can give them away to the fans. And it was great. It was nice. Alex there in the fan club, he's amazing.
Ah, yeah, he's amazing. Alex, il presidente del fan club, quando Castro ha lanciato una sottoscrizione, un'asta, diciamo, oppure una lotteria, ha scritto alla Phantom Music e loro l'hanno accolto nei loro uffici, gli hanno regalato qualche memorabilia da mettere come premio alla lotteria e quindi questo è stato quando lui è andato appunto a ritirarli, no? And then you have, of course, you must have a partnership with Trooper Beer.
Yeah. Uh, Partnership, I would say yes, but it is good because we get it directly from the brewery. And basically, nobody else has all these beers apart from us. So you can only find at Cart and Horses, most of them. The only original one, and maybe IPA, you can find it maybe in the shops or somewhere. But the rest of them, you don't find it anywhere else apart from Cart and Horses.
Mhm. Questa è loro appunto hanno anche la partnership con la birra The Trooper, sì, Tiziano, The Trooper, le Trooper Beer che il Castro si può fregiare di vendere delle bottiglie, delle birre che non sono reperibili in commercio e che sono, diciamo, all'esclusiva di chi ha la partnership con la Trooper e che quindi si trovano in questo momento a Londra, si trovano solo al Carten Horses. Quindi mi raccomando, ragazzi, prendete nota che vi prenderete il taxi a ritorno da Carten Horses perché saremo un po' alticci dopo aver bevuto tutte queste birre, queste buonissime Trooper. My favorite is Hallowed and of course the classic Trooper. So
Yeah.
is something that you can find only at the Carten Horses. As only at the Carten Horses, we are talking about Maiden, of course, Castro, and we are talking about tribute bands of Iron Maiden that alternate themselves at the Carten Horses. Some regular events are hosted by Iron Maiden, and you would believe that this is a video that you took
Huh?
and you shoot this video and we give to our audience, diamo ai nostri ascoltatori anche un assaggino di queste tribute
Huh?
band degli Iron Maiden and this video is made by you. Fear of the Dark, which is an anthem now, è un inno. È un inno very, um, and this is one of the events that you have now in the basement, right? The
Yeah.
new Cartenosis has got a basement for music. And any anticipation on the next events? If somebody comes to London, what are you gonna see? Se qualcuno viene a Londra, cosa vedrà?
Uh, I'm not sure. I mean, we've got every weekend, so I'm not sure what everybody wants to see, let's say. But yeah, we got lots of events in there, especially Fridays and Saturdays, some Sundays, depending on the nights. But yeah, we've got quite a few. Was that then? Not 24th of March, that's gone, yeah. Yeah,
That's the
no,
one I have seen.
our website and our Facebook page mainly has everything in there. So if you click on the first comment on our Facebook page, it's got the list of for the whole year what we booked. So yeah.
Ok, mi raccomando, visitate la pagina Facebook del Cartenosis perché ci trovate tutti gli eventi e tutto quello che succede al pub, al nostro pub preferito, di and how not to try them all. I think is the best. Yes, one on each. Alessandra, we will have every beer in the menu. And quindi andate a visitare la pagina Facebook del Cartenosis, così troverete tutti gli eventi e ce ne sono parecchi. Non suonano solo tribute band degli Iron Maiden, ma anche tribute band ai Motley Crue, ai Metallica, ai Judas Priest. E quindi, insomma, c'è sempre qualcosa di nuovo. E se ovviamente I was also saying if you wanted to support the Cartenosis in his this adventure in these difficult times, which is always difficult times since after the pandemic. Dopo la pandemia ci sono stati altri momenti difficili, anche se hanno riaperto, insomma, devono fare i conti con tantissime spese. E quindi per aiutare il Cartenosis, to help Cartenosis, we have sort of a merchandise they can buy online. C'è qualche, is that correct? That you can buy something
Uh,
online. Do you ship it to overseas?
yeah, we do ship. I mean, obviously not these patches because this was a wasted years once, but we got new ones. We got new ones coming up, and we got new hoodies. These are the old ones as well. We got new t-shirts. We got mugs. We got hats. Yeah, but yeah, that was the opening t-shirt. Yeah, saying we are back.
Oops.
And I don't know who's that.
This is a picture of two writers and myself.
Yeah,
Because Marco
yeah,
is a writer, è uno scrittore,
yeah,
Giuras ovviamente lo conoscete tutti, è uno scrittore, poi ci sono io, che
yeah.
a Cartenosis,
Oh,
just.
yeah. Hmm.
Qui abbiamo un po' di foto, our fans from Italy, they sent a couple of pictures to show them at the Cartenosis.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
Simone
yeah, yeah.
with myself and Linda Harris. Linda Harris e Mimi Barr are regulars, sono
Mm.
vengono molto spesso a Cart. This is the drums, and this is Mimi signing my book. You have signed my book as well. Somebody in the comments said, Castro, that you have to write a book yourself as well. Qualcuno dice che dovresti anche tu scrivere un libro, Castro.
Maybe in
You
the
should
future.
write a book yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
that been my
and this
story
is
is that
all Italian
that been
fans.
my
This is a
stories.
picture from Alessandra came to the Catenosis the day you were off. But Alessandra will be back in July. We will be back in July, and we will go all together to see Iron Maiden, and then move back to the Catenosis.
Yep.
And Alessandra confirms that she will be there in July, so you won't miss it this time. Sì, vabbè, ti ringrazio Marco, ti ringrazio. Poi parleremo di scrittori in chiusura di puntata. Direttore, domanda?
Castro, secondo te, qual è il più bell'album degli Iron Maiden?
What is your favorite Iron Maiden album?
Album. For sure, it's the first two albums are my favorites.
Iron
Is
Maiden e Killers, è un intenditore,
yeah,
top Paul di anno.
first two albums are amazing, and they are so raw and so fresh and so pure music, let's say. And I mean, obviously the albums are great. The whole albums are great, but those first two are the ones that
Special.
they make the difference. Yeah.
So I would say that one more. Ok, Castro ama moltissimo i primi due album, ama moltissimo Killers e Iron Maiden. Lo diciamo ancora una volta, we say once more. Per sostenere il Carten Horses potete acquistare del merchandising online e Castro sarà felicissimo di spedirvelo anche in Italia. Ci sono gli hoodies, le felpe con il cappuccio, ci sono le t-shirt, ce ne sono tante, ce ne sono anche di nuove. Adesso non abbiamo potuto avere le foto, ma le ho viste io personalmente in vendita al Carten Horses. And maybe Castro, you can send a t-shirt to someone and put a cap, a trooper cap in the package. Throw in some spare cap
Yep.
that you have, no? Se magari glielo chiedete, vi ci butta anche un tappino delle trooper che sono rari da trovare qua in Italia, no? Ok,
I've
other
got lots of them.
comments. Federico is coming to the cult during his honeymoon, but he doesn't know when. Sooner or later he will get
He,
married.
he doesn't know if he's gonna get
Uh,
married, and then
Roberto will buy some merchandise, and
Mm,
um, vedi, you have already put something in the package for something extra in the package for Alessandra when she bought merchandise. So she said, "You are a gentleman." Okay,
thank
Castro
you.
is a gentleman. He's a proper gentleman, and Castro, there is an album championship in the Maiden Division Facebook page. You have to vote for every album versus every album. So Tiziani is inviting you to participate to this game.
What is it?
Uh,
Which one?
is a album Iron Maiden Championship. So it is
Oh,
any album versus any album.
okay,
And
I see.
every week there is an album versus another album, and you choose your preference, and then they have a table. Guess who is winning? Power Slave, eh? Who is on the top of the table? Eh? Okay, Patrizia will buy a couple of t-shirts as well. So we hopefully we do our best. We do our best to support the cartenosis and to keep the cartenosis in shape,
Thank you.
good, alive, and ready to welcome all Maiden fans around the world.
Yep, definitely.
Definitely. Okay.
Yep.
If you want to stay another few seconds, Castro, with us, well, when we finish, because we are over an hour now, but we finish the episode. If you want to stay a little bit more in the backstage, we say goodbye to each other, and
No problem.
we generally announce the following episode. So if you stay with us a minute, non posso fartelo annunciare, direttore, il prossimo episodio, non posso. There is an interest conflict on this episode, the next
Okay.
episode. Non posso fartelo annunciare perché il direttore sarà lui il protagonista del prossimo episodio, prossima puntata, lunedì 1° maggio, tanto che ve frega, non lo guardate il concerto del 1° maggio, non ci sono gli Iron Maiden, puntata 16 The Darkest Hour, direttore e scrittore, con Joe Rock intervisterò Davide Miotto e quindi sarà Davide a fare lo spogliarello la prossima puntata, a dismettere i panni del conduttore per diventare intervistato di The Darkest Hour. Parleremo di Iron Maiden, i miei compagni di viaggio, ma parleremo anche di Davide come uomo, come persona, come fan e ci saranno altri aneddoti che non vi sveleremo, ma mi raccomando, ragazzi, intervenite numerosi a supporto anche del nostro direttore. Qui c'è già qualcuno che è contentissimo e qui c'è qualcun altro che invece ti dice ciao, stammi bene, no, ma forse era riferito a Castro, eh. Direttore, saluti finali, commenti finali, direttore, vai.
Allora, grazie Castro, meraviglioso il tuo
Grazie.
locale, meraviglioso te come persona. Io ringrazio veramente il Carte Norse perché è un museo ed è una cosa meravigliosa. Andate tutti a Londra, andate a vedere il CART. Noi vi aspettiamo tra 2 settimane per una puntata dove c'è un ospite che poi vedrete, lo sapete. Noi ci stiamo divertendo tanto, supportate la Made in Italia, supportate The Darkest Hour, perché senza di voi non possiamo fare nulla. Un bacione
Darkest
a tutti.
Hour is a talk show for
Thank you,
Maiden,
Davide.
Maiden fans and Maiden supporters, but from now on it will be Cartenosis supporters as well from our episode, and Castro is now in our always been Cartenosis in our hearts, in our thoughts, but now Castro as a person, you are now in the hearts and in the thoughts of everybody at Maiden Italia.
Thank you.
I hope to come soon for a trooper. Daniela will visit you soon as well. Mi raccomando, thank you very much, Patrizia. Grazie, Patrizia. The Monday is much more beautiful with our episodes. Quindi non mancate il 1° maggio. Castro, you wanted to say goodbye?
Yep. Thank you very much, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you at the card soon. Thanks, Steve.
Speriamo di vederci tutti quanti presto al Cartenorsis per una buona birra, una buona chiacchierata all'insegna degli Iron Maiden. Noi ci vediamo tra 2 settimane con questo signore qui, di qua, questo signore, abbiamo anche un libro, del tutto casualmente, parleremo di questo e di altro ancora. See you soon. See you soon, Castro. Thank you very much for your
All right.
time
Thank you.
and for being
Thank
here
you
with
very much.
us. And
No
up
problem.
the
Thank you.
irons, sigla.
Thank you.